several places in the scriptures commands us to make a joyful noise unto the Lord. Psalms 95, 1 and 2 says, "Oh, come, let us sing unto the Lord. Let us make a joyful noise to the rock of our salvation. Let us come before his presence with thanksgiving and make a joyful noise unto him with songs." Psalms 89 or Psalms 98 and 4 says, "Shout to the Lord, all the earth. Break out in praise and sing for joy." Psalm 100 verses 1, 2, and 3 says, "Make a joyful shout to the Lord, all ye lands. Serve the Lord with gladness. Come before his presence with singing. Know that the Lord, he is God. It is he who has done us, made us, and not we ourselves. We are his people and the sheep of his pasture." The Holy Bible describes the seas roaring, the rivers rejoicing, and the hills breaking forth in songs of praise. The picture that I'm trying to paint is that everybody and everything has the ability, Pastor Marilyn, to give a passionate praise and a worthy worship, Brother Jacoby. Because a joyful noise is not just noise for its own sake. It's sweet sounds to our Father in heaven. The world that we live in is jam-packed with all kind of noises. Most of the noise/sounds are destructive and distracting. We have identified that on today or throughout our worship services at the park when the ice cream man comes by, or somebody speed by on their motorcycle, or their racing car comes down the road and makes a lot of noise that's destructive and distracting. A higher level of devotion is a strong statement that validates God's glory with powerful shouts, robust hand clapping, and additional outward expressions of appreciation. A grander or greater increase of praise is made up of music such as singing, dancing, and the playing of pleasurable sounding musical instruments. Here's the situations on today's sermon. My first situation says, there is a time for soundless worship in the presence of the Lord. Psalms 95, 6 and 7 says, "Come, let us worship and bow down. Let us kneel before the Lord our Maker, for he is our God." God also delights in our outward display of joyful praise and worship. The Bible is filled with examples and samples of God's servants giving him praise and worship in a variety of ways, methods, and techniques. Many of them danced and shouted all over the church. David praised the Lord with his legs and feet.